We got a gaping hole of a closet on our live stream. We feel like we're in an interrogation room.
Here.
Interrogation room. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Oh my god, hi guys. Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to Harmony Portal Tarot Live. Happy Woo Wednesday, everybody. This is something Wrigley made earlier. Have you ever seen this person before? A little bit. He's like, Mommy, look, you're holding $100. I was like, cool. All right, well, how is everybody? It is Woo Woo Wednesday, y'all, so that means Wrigley's here this time anyway. Yes. Oh, cool. Kashvi's here and her mom. Very fun, very fun. Yeah, as the title suggests, we are going to be doing a free one-card pull. He's going to be the man of the hour. Do you want to go out in my tarot closet and pick a deck that you want to use? Okay. Not a tarot. Tarot's top shelf of all the tarots, but like
the bottom shelf?
The bottom two shelves, I think.
Okay.
A big box, a small box, a whatever box. Sorry, we did not come prepared. We just got this table moved in, had some dinner. No, Ruth. Nope, you're out. Out, Scooter. Come on. Baby Ruth. Keep walking. Oh, he found one. That's actually tarot. That's all right, though. So just see that it says Oracle on it. Stand by, everybody. I'll do some shout outs. So Versha and Kashvi are here. Canary's here. Hello. Michelle's here. Hello, my dear. It was good to see you all.
What do you want me to grab?
Anyone.
But it
Like,
can't be tarot.
Well, then go down to the bottom shelves. Those are all oracles. See what I'm saying?
I grabbed the one from the bottom shelf.
Well, then I put it in the wrong spot.
I'm just trying to...
Any of them should say oracle. There are plenty that say oracle on them.
Oh, found one.
Okay. Oh, that's a fun one. I like that one.
I just picked a random
Wrigley picked the Spirit Animal Oracle. Love it. It's a good one. I don't want to roll over your toes. That would hurt. All right. We are looking a little short here. Let me rise to the occasion. Hope you're all doing well.
Wait.
What?
I'm missing
Can you
something.
pick up that package that your drone thing came in?
I'm missing something.
What?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, well, we were going to get started.
Well, just wait for me, okay?
You better
I'll be
hurry.
right back.
So tonight we are going to be getting a free one-card pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Woo! As I almost made a huge mess of this table. Colette Baron Reed. This is a good one. So yes, we will wait a moment. Anyone else that's joining us, check on in. Let us know that you're here. I did announce it over on the Done Creative that we were live over here. So sometimes that helps people know what's up, what's going on. Other times they don't really see it. Oh, he got his dog guy. Yeah. It looks so real. It's a pillow. You notice he never blinks. Even if you poke him in the eye. No. And then you turn him this way, it looks really creepy. All right, check on in. Let us know that you're here. You get to come up with the magic code or password for what people... Hey, your hair almost matches this guy if it was a different color.
Oh.
Almost. You can come up with the magic numbers, magic password, magic whatever.
Magic password.
It could be a funny word. Please be appropriate.
What?
It could
I've
be...
never washed my hair.
How about a 21 Pilots song as the password?
Let me think. Ooh, I got it.
What?
Gemini Jeff the Third.
Oh, Gemini Jeff the Third. That is not a 21 Pilots song, for those of you that are wondering. It's this little guy that they had, this like wrestler guy, or I think he was an American Gladiator.
Oh, you want me to go grab him?
No, it's
I know where he... I think I know where he is.
He's the coolest guy, but they had him out in the yard, in the sandbox, and somehow he got in the yard, and my husband ran over him with the lawnmower, and they were like, oh my gosh. And every time we'd see this guy, like the dog got a hold of him and shoot him up. And yeah, Gemini Jeff the Third. I know it's quite the password tonight, but
Why do I need a password?
yes.
I'm gonna go find both versions of them.
Okay, I thought you were gonna pull cards.
Oh yeah.
Maybe later on in the live stream you can find them.
It's gonna take me like an hour to find them.
All right. Wrigley is going to pull cards. So if anybody is joining us and would like a free 1-card pull, put the password Gemini Jeff the Third to get yourself access to a free 1-card pull. Usually wait till about the 5-minute mark, but we're going to get started anyhow. If we're kind of having laps in people hanging out, we'll kind of chit-chat between. Okay. Well, I picked Dear Spirit because he was over here out of the way. Bring a gentle touch. I'm going to let Wrigley pull one as well. Oh, PayPal question from last time. Oh, no. Jay McDonald, thank you for letting me know that, because sometimes my email does not let me know, and I want to make sure. I will check into that. Momentarily. How about that? After we're kind of done with this portion. Yeah, but if you did send one, I didn't see it. It's not that it didn't come through. It's just that it didn't alert me that, and I don't usually sign just directly into PayPal to check unless we're having issues, which we have been. So maybe I just need to do that and make sure. But don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We will get that figured out. Okay. So Michelle, the Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So I'm really seeing this as a something going on with yourself, not being too hard on yourself. You just have all these wig hairs touching me.
Oh wait, really? I'm sorry. I need my wig. For you guys that you don't know.
Like, yeah, I'm not seeing Jay McDonald on here, but we will take a closer look when we're all done.
I want to speak to your manager.
Yeah, Karen's back. This is about self-love, being gentle with yourself, because you do, Michelle, you do bring a gentle touch to others all the time. You even give people, the benefit of the doubt, maybe more chances than they deserve at times, but carrying that energy in with yourself. And we have the 18 here, which is about it's a 9. It adds up to a 9, which is about closing cycles.
I'll be right back.
I thought you were going to pull these cards for people.
Give me one pull.
All right. So Versha. So this is for Kashvi. So pull a card for Kashvi. Let's pull on that one. Okay. And we have, what is it? We have the Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. So this is interesting. It's like I'm getting like an upcycle vibe. You can go do what you're going to do. But just know when this is over. Yeah, okay. I'm getting almost like an upcycled vibe, which means, turning something from like trash into treasure, or something from one thing into another. And right as I said that, I was looking at the Legos. So I don't know if you have Legos or if that's something that interests you, is to like build something. But I'm also, getting this information come through, basically, of nothing is wasted. Even if it does feel like, you wasted your time on something, or something didn't quite work out the way you thought it would, it's going to come back around to where you realize that the experience you had, even though it seemingly didn't work out, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did that, because now I know how to do X, Y, or Z, or I can jump in and do this thing or that thing. There's a shift here coming, that you're realizing that the past, or something that you've done in the past that felt like a failure, or like it didn't quite hit the mark, or wasn't as exciting as you thought it would be. You're getting kind of almost like a do-over in a way, which feels really cool. All right, let's get Versha a card. If you're just joining us, go ahead and post the password, which is Gemini Jeff the Third. That was Wrigley's choosing tonight, so I have nothing to do with that. And yes, we have all sorts of bedding and inflatable tube back here, because we're now in Wrigley's room. For those of you that don't understand where we're at, we're in the same room we've always been in since I started live streams. Oh, Gemini Jeff is here. But this is now Wrigley's bedroom, and until I can get a more permanent situation, We have Gemini Jeff the Third. There he is. See, his thing says Gemini, so we're calling him Gemini Jeff, and then it became Gemini Jeff the Third.
And then Gangnam.
Well, we have a plant that they named Gangnam Jeff because there was a spider in the plant.
It was doing the Gangnam stuff.
It was a cat spider, and it was doing this weird thing when we first bought the plant. And so Wrigley was like, he's doing Gangnam style. I'm like, well, what's his name? He's like, how about Jeff? And I'm like, well, Gangnam Jeff. I'm like, well, what about Gangnam Jeff since he does the Gangnam style? So we've got Gemini Jeff the Third, Gangnam Jeff. Well, the spider died, unfortunately, earlier this year. But we still have the plant. It's still thriving and doing very well.
Now the plant's name is Gemini Jeff.
You mean Gangnam Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And I would like...
Yeah, Wrigley the Entertainer for sure. There's Gemini Jeff, your best friend. Okay, so let's go to the next password. So we have...
I need to find the other version of them.
Let's see.
Remember, like, how we, like, all broke?
But I was going to say, Jay McDonald, if you could just double check your PayPal to see that it did go through, you can always email that screenshot to me at amanda@donePhotodesign.com. I'm pretty sure you have my email. I know we've emailed back and forth before. But as far as, I will take a closer look. If you remember exactly which day, was it last Friday? Was it last Wednesday? If you can remember the date, that'll help me just go to the transactions of that exact date and we'll figure it out. Okay, I hope that helps. So let's see. Next we have Canary 002. Do you want to pull the card? All right.
Turtle.
Oh, we have the turtle spirit.
I like turtles.
He likes turtles. A turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. And be careful, that's off the track, I think. Unless Daddy put it back on.
Hey.
Be careful. Turtle spirit. So slow and steady wins the race. And we have the number 62 here, which is about nurturing. And I just realized I skipped Versha. We're going to come right back to you, hon. I just realized that. Slow and steady wins the race. Nurturing. This is almost like a collective message so far with Michelle and Kashfi's messages, as well as like, take it easy on yourself. Like everything's not maybe as bad as it seems, or, things like the pieces are falling into place. And I'm really looking at the shape on the back of the turtle here. And I know there was, I don't know if these were folklore or what, especially with Native American tribes talking about how the earth is on the back of a turtle and stuff like this. So I don't know if you've heard anything like that, but this really is letting us know for you that you don't have to race forward and make a whole bunch of things happen. In fact, having a couple of plans kind of ready to go and then you start to slowly implement them is actually going to be your best path forward, because it'll give you time to really make a solid or stable foundation for yourself in something you're shifting or changing, especially, or something new that you're wanting to create or bring into your life or manifest in some way.
Manifest a ceiling ready.
All right. So next we have Latoya. Let's get your card, my dear. Wrigley, do you want to pull the card?
Hey, give me a second.
Well, we're ready to go.
I'm almost done.
Okay, for Latoya. You're so welcome, Michelle. Absolutely. Oh, no. Versha. Let's do Versha because we skipped her, and then we'll do Latoya. All right, so tuning into Versha's lovely true spirit. Okay, Wrigley, pick one.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Well, we're live, so you kind of got to be. Here, just pull one, and I'll show him. Okay, he's picking one. All right, and we have the vulture spirit. Hello, Kashfi just got this one. So it's funny because the same message is applying to you. So this may be like a collective thing going on in your household between the two of you. Nothing is wasted. I love that. He picked the same one for both of you. How fitting. And the vulture spirit, he's wearing a crown as well. And I know vultures can fly up and they kind of wait for something to already have died and then they'll go to that. Yeah, it's not like not to say they can't hunt. I think they can, but mostly they are just like scavenger type birds or carry-on birds. Like they'll feed on the carry-on, not like carry-on luggage, but like Karen's hair. But this really does feel like, especially with your healing journey, nothing has been wasted. In fact, there's going to be this like almost, again, I think we saw this in a recent reading for you about how it was almost like the healing, the effects, the benefits, all this work you've put in, it's almost been like this little trickle from like this narrowed funnel. And as I do that, it almost looks like a womb, like a uterine energy coming in and then coming down like the birth canal. But I see at some point this gap here that's allowing the manifestation and the healing and all of this through will start to widen, and then those gifts will really start to come in at an exponential rate in ways that you can't even fathom right now, is what's really coming through. Yeah, it's probably pointing to the swap. I think because if that itself could be the big shift, everything else could help fall into place after that.
Wait.
What?
I would like to speak to your manager.
I bet. Okay, Latoya. Let's get a card for Latoya. All right.
Well, I am the manager.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Look very business-like. All right.
Oh, give me that. I'm gonna pick
For
Vulture
Latoya.
again. This is Vulture. Oh, I don't
This
like
is for
those
Latoya.
things.
Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. We have the number 64 here, which is really good with this message here. So Latoya, if things have been very difficult, or you've literally gotten stung lately, or you just feel like, life is always happening to you rather than for you, there's going to be a major change here. Something that is shifting for you is going to open up a lot of just excitement and happiness that's kind of just been missing from your life for a while. So it's almost like the joy is coming back in, or the feeling is coming back in after maybe, like sometimes after you get stung, of course, it really like stings and burns for a while. And then it almost feels numb or kind of just like inflamed to where it kind of almost just takes on this like pulse or life beat of its own, but then it kind of goes to this numbness. But then after that, it starts to, the swelling goes down, and within a few days, usually you can poke around at it. It doesn't even hurt anymore, or, if it was on your arm or wherever. But we're talking more metaphorically about life, stinging you or hurting you, or someone else stinging you or hurting you in some way, or you stinging or hurting yourself in some way, or just life itself being this thing that is stinging or feels like it's stinging. But again, there's a new beginning where you can close out these cycles and feel a lot better about not just that situation, but life itself is going to feel really beautiful for a while, which is good. Always so good. All right. So let's go to Jay McDonald. Let's get her a card. Woo! That's a lot of cards, but we're taking them. It's only 3 or 4, maybe 5. 5 cards. Okay, so we'll kind of do more of a, we'll read them out, and then I'll kind of collect all of that info for a message. So we have the Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. We have the Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. Maybe the deep dive is you really just brainstorming to bring these ideas forward, because the eel lives in the water and the swan lives on top of the water. And then we have the White Raven Spirit, probably one of the rarest, if not, you just dumped a whole bunch of cards. If not the rarest card in this deck as far as animals go. White ravens are truly rare. Trust in the magic. And this is your own magic you're bringing from the depths of your own spirit, is what this looks like. We also have Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibility. Again, trust in the magic and be open to infinite possibility. So it's like there's a deepening or a depth that you're reaching that you haven't quite reached before, especially with anything spiritual or just this feeling of a sense of purpose. What?
Where'd the comments go?
I don't know what you're doing. Oh my God, my comments disappeared. Oh no.
I
Really?
think you press.
No, you pressed it.
No, you press that.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry.
And then you press cancel.
Oh no, cancel that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know, guys. Wrigley.
Here, let me.
Okay, no, do not touch it. I will have to go to my phone.
Remember it happened last time?
It did not happen last time.
Yeah, it did. It happened
Okay, but you're gonna have to stop wandering around. If you want to participate, you can participate, but you can't be roaming around, okay? All right, I gotta log into the right account. Sorry, guys.
It's not my fault.
Well, you're the one that touched it and made my chat disappear. Maybe if I hit edit? No, that's not gonna do anything.
No, I think you pressed that one.
I did, but nothing.
Oh. Or that one.
Cancel. Okay. Just. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me go to my channel. Okay, we're live. Okay, so. Wish I had my little setup thing to keep this up. I'm just going to prop it against my water. Okay, don't move the table, please. Okay, back to J. McDonald's reading, Starfish Spirit, and then the last card was the Giraffe Spirit. See the bigger picture. So bring your ideas to life, see the bigger picture, open to infinite possibilities, trust the magic, and it's time for a deep dive. So there's a lot going on. This really is giving spiritual awakening, or just a deepening of an already spiritual awakening. Very cool. Oh my gosh, that was a lot going on in that. But there may be some big shifts and changes you're looking to make, or if things have been stale or stagnant lately, now's the time to just imagine what if, or ask your spirit, like, how much better can things get? Okay. So next. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we did Bersha, we did J. McDonald, Latoya. Okay, are we all caught up? If you're just joining us, put Gemini Jeff the Third. That is the password tonight, picked by Wrigley. So, again, if you are like, why is she looking over here? It's because Wrigley closed out my chat somehow, some way.
I think I know how to fix it.
Let's see. Overlay for breaks. No, I'm not doing breaks.
I know
cancel.
how to do it.
I don't know. Okay, cancel those changes.
Look.
No, that tells us how many. It doesn't even tell us how many people are here or anything on this. But over here, it says how many people are here, which is good. Oh no, you can't find the transaction. Okay, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I just kind of skimmed like the last probably 3 live streams I've had, and I didn't see your name in that, just at my quick glance just a bit ago. But yeah, I don't want you to have sent something and I just didn't see it, and you feel like you got cheated or something. I never ever want anyone to feel like that. Very cool. So, oh, you pulled the White Raven card yesterday too. Well, that's a rare thing. That's a rare treat. That's very cool. Okay.
No, wait. If you guys are just joining, this is your inspiration
Gosh.
for the next
today.
100 days.
Should we tell them what we did today?
What do we do?
Here's a clue.
Oh. Well, no, you're gonna leak our address.
You can't see our address. That is the whole back of the Explorer. When you drive a Ford Explorer, the whole back of that is filled with garbage bag after garbage bag of clothing, toys. No, there's a few books, not a lot of books. Gosh, some houseware type stuff. Lots of toys, lots of stuffed animals, lots of pillows, lots of
here, let me fix this.
Craft supplies, a whole bunch of yarn and stuff. But look at this. We went and took such a load to the donation. No, don't worry about it.
No, I'm manage.
So yes, been doing so much decluttering and all the fun things. And Bersha says, I am in the throes again, purging again, couldn't sleep last night. Then Kay has been acting out and fighting with me. Oh no. I howled and cried while I took a shower and then was out of energy. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes, these triggers, these are some of the best triggers we get.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
That's not a hit. It's a pat.
Oh, wait, I think I got it. Wait. No. Wait, what happened?
You still didn't get it.
Oh, wait.
That's level settings. No, this isn't it. Just cancel. We have it over here. We're fine.
Cancel?
Just say okay. No, cancel, and then okay.
Cancel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm gonna try to fix it.
The energetic and physical purging is kind of real right now for a lot of people. No, that's just gonna sign us out or something. Don't touch. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to.
Well, we'll just next time be careful not to do that. Okay. So, all right. I think we're caught up with. Are you okay?
Me?
I think that's the wrong song for Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Isn't that O'Reilly's Auto Parts?
No, it's Ozempic Auto Parts.
Oh. Gosh.
I'm gonna fix this.
Oh, jeez. No, please stop messing
I know
with it.
how to fix it.
We're over. We're done.
I think. Watch.
Oh, today you were literally on your knees. Oh, no. Please don't touch anything. Okay, you're done. Please. Or you're going to have to go out of your own room, please.
I'm trying to fix it.
Well, we're done. So, yeah. So if you do want to resend that, Jay McDonald, feel free. Otherwise, I think that's going to do it for us tonight.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
We're done?
Yeah. What? You thought you were in it for the long haul tonight, like you have been? Yeah. And if anyone else is just joining us, can we not do that? Just joining us, we do have a few more spots for our free one card pull. The password tonight is Gemini Jeff the Third. If you feel so inclined to get a card, type out Gemini Jeff the Third. Password was his choice, not mine. Very funny password. All right.
Wait, before we leave.
What?
I need to do something.
Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday I'll do that.
Wait, I need to find it. Trust me, it'll work.
How about you? Hey, anything you're wearing and changing into and stuff, you need to hang it back up.
That's one too.
Because we're not hoarding this room out.
Wait.
My gosh.
I need to find it. Oh, there it is. I'm stupid.
So I think potentially Jay McDonald is going to donate.
Old McDonald had a farm. Ozempic.
Really?
What?
We don't go out anywhere as I felt weak in my body. Yeah, and sometimes it's okay. It's okay to stay home. It's okay to do Wrigley.
This is a 3D printed dog.
Yeah, but it's not show and tell.
Oh. Well, I thought it was show and tell.
No.
Oh, wait, and one more thing, guys. And this is Douglas.
So, yeah. I don't know if anyone else would like a free one card pull, or I think Jay McDonald may be donating. Yeah, he's having more fun than all of us, for sure. Yeah.
Bruh.
Too cool, too cool.
Wait, I need to find it.
What? What are you looking for?
Wait.
I don't know what you're looking for.
I need to find it.
Well, if you told me what it was, maybe I could help you. Maybe not right this second, but...
Everybody, I introduce you to Lightning McQueen.
I think they already know who that is.
No, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
They've never
Where'd you
watched
get that?
I don't know. I found it.
Get it at a yard sale or something?
No, I just found it.
Like where? Here?
Yeah. Wait.
Did Colin bring it over?
No, it's mine. It's
Let's
mine.
see. I was like, is this a McDonald's Happy Meal toy or something? But I don't think so.
It's Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, I don't know. Jay McDonald, just let us know if you plan to donate. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Everybody, welcome
If you
back.
feel like donating,
everybody, welcome back to my live stream.
Oh, your live stream?
And we're gonna do the most Karen reviews in this world. So first off, we're gonna do the first Karen review.
Look at this one hair that it's part of my actual, like...
Here, can you put this wig on for me?
Way down here, but it sticks out all the time. Oh, goody.
No, say.
I hope this is what they give us as a thumbnail because I don't have access to my other computer right now. It's like packed up out here. Hope this is our thumbnail. Smile from the thumbnail. Versa says she's gonna donate. Okay,
wait. Stop. Put it on. And then say,
just washed
can
my
I
hair
speak to your manager?
Can I speak to your manager?
I am the manager.
You don't need
Get
that.
your Karen out of here.
I feel like
Fake
I
wig.
don't even know. Oh my god. You just messed
No,
my
wait.
hair up.
Wait, you gotta put the wig on for longer so we can get it as the thumbnail.
I really don't want that. It already made the last thumbnail, but you were wearing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Let's see. I'll show you. Sorry guys, we're just waiting for a donation to come in at this point.
Wait, what's the thumbnail look like?
Good thing you changed out of that shirt because you were wearing it earlier today too. It was washed, don't worry. But still.
Wait.
That's
the
tonight
thumbnail?
so far.
That's the thumbnail?
So far.
Is that the thumbnail?
It keeps updating until you kind of log out or you're done.
Alright, we should just get done now so we can have...
Nah.
No, wait. Once it gives you the Karen bowl cut,
It won't.
the Karen bowl cut.
Alright, I gotta go back to your
The Karen
Chat.
bowl cut.
chat.
The Karen bowl cut.
Cool. Yeah,
Wait,
Kashvi.
there's two versions?
Well, Kashvi's using her other account.
There's two verses now?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. Normally we're more, I don't know the right word, structured. Not weird. I don't know. No, we're pretty weird. We're usually pretty weird.
Oh, wait. Should I grab the microphone and this?
How about we please don't? For the love of all things amazing, please no.
Oh, wait. Remember this part from last live stream? Everybody look at this. It was
Oh,
from
can you
la-
pick that one up too?
Hey, I didn't touch it.
I
Ah!
didn't say you touched it. I just asked if you
Everybody's
picked
free one part.
it up. One parkour.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Parkour.
If you're just joining us and would like a free card, feel free to
Say Gemini Jeff the Third. That's the password.
put the password as Gemini Jeff the Third. If you're just joining us, I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time. We're just kind of hanging out. But Versha wants to donate, so we will wait for that.
Wait. If you just joined, this person right here.
That's what's wrong.
What?
You have a button with no loop up here.
I do.
Show everybody what you did.
Huh? I did
You
something.
see? There's the buttonhole for that button.
Huh? All right, guys.
Look down at the bottom. See you're long on the bottom.
I didn't mean to do that, everybody. I'm sorry.
Jamie's here. Oh my
Wait,
god.
Jamie French?
Jamie Wilson.
Oh. Guys,
It's been a minute.
If you don't know who Jamie French is, she is the best person for young children and old adult people.
For what? To watch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also
She's fun.
and also she if you know who Nick Otto Avocado is,
All right. Here we go.
she
We're going to pick Jamie a card.
Jamie French?
Jamie Wilson.
Oh,
In alignment with her true spirit. What does she need to know? Here we go.
Is there any avocados in this deck?
No. This is an animal spirit, not a fruit spirit.
Okay, this one tributes to Nick Otto Avocado because it's a koala, and some koalas are slow, in my opinion. You know.
When have you ever met a koala? Well, Jamie got the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So there may be some plans that are being set into motion that you're not aware of yet that you're going to be making some changes. We have the number 35 here, which adds up to an 8, which is about action. It's about financial gain, abundance, news coming in, just feeling this sense of purpose behind the actions you're taking. Even if things have felt a little stagnant, or on the other end of the spectrum, they've been really busy to where you don't feel grounded at all. Whatever you've been experiencing, there is a plan. There's a method to all of this madness is what I'm seeing here. So you guys that have gotten cards tonight can also look up further what these spirit animals represent or mean. If you're kind of like, I don't know what that one means, and you want further homework, you can always feel free to do that.
Wait.
Oh, she knows Nikocado Avocado. Yeah, he lost a whole bunch of weight, but I guess it turned out he was trolling people for the past 8 years.
But I also guess he was 2 steps ahead, and he's a villain and a hero.
Okay, you watch too much YouTube.
Well,
he didn't see the actual video. He saw Jamie French reviewing. I don't know if reviewing is the right word. Reacting, commentating to.
Oh yeah, and his parrot named Mr. Noodle ate a green onion, and parrots can't eat green onions.
So we've learned.
So, Mr. Parrot,
Mr. Noodle.
Yeah. Mr. Avocado, Nikocado, is probably gonna get arrested for animal abuse.
Probably not, but yeah, probably not.
Okay, so if I just go out there and I just give a dog chocolate, that's not animal abuse?
I think it's more the pure cacao type chocolate that they're really definitely I don't know if allergic is the right word. It's bad for him, because our dog Walter that we had that passed away, he got a whole Costco size chocolate covered raisins canister when I was at work and Ryan was at work before we had our kids. So we'd been married, but no kids yet. And we both went to work that day and then came back, and he had eaten the whole thing and then had the squirts all over the house.
So tell me about the turkey nut.
So bad. No, I'm not even gonna go there. That's
all right,
so bad.
Nut.
No,
the turkey nut is.
I didn't have to experience that. I was out of town, thank goodness.
So Walter ate a whole turkey.
He got the whole turkey breast, that they come in a net. So we were thawing that out, and I think we had told my brother-in-law, who was staying here with the dogs, just to put it in the fridge and we'll just let it thaw out in a thing in the fridge. Because we'd be back the next day. And Walter got that, ate it net and all, and then Ricky had to my brother-in-law had to pull the net out of his, backside because it wasn't coming out all so bad. Okay, no one wants to hear any of this stuff.
I know.
Oh, the vulture means death and rebirth. Ow! Jamie's just laughing over here. LOL.
Why?
LOL.
Why?
Because of all the stuff we've been saying. Mostly you've been saying.
Well, wait.
Purification. So that's very fitting, Versha. Absolutely.
Yeah, Gemini Jeff, your Lord and Savior.
Lord and Savior.
Can you know who this person is? Is your Lord and Savior?
I do not think so.
Lord and Savior.
Your own Lord and Savior should be your own spirit.
And your other Lord and Savior.
All right, let's
Mr.
check our donation. Donation. Yes, we have received a donation. Here we go. Versha. So I'm gonna go and see if it
I'm bald.
Gave us all of your question in PayPal.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Okay. So I was working with surrender cards today and got surrender control, people, stubbornness, denial, comparison to others, stress, surrender to creativity, but I don't feel creative at all. Gotcha. Yeah, some clarity on what my inner spirit or monad is wanting to tell me. I feel like just disappearing, as I feel like a failure, need some brightness, enjoy my life right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the whole feeling creative, not even just creative burnout, but was I ever a creative person? Where did my creativity go? Am I still ever, or can I ever access that creativity again? I've been there before, and not just once, but probably 3 times since my awakening, and each time I can vet out that yes, your creativity will return at some point.
Hey.
But let's just see the clarity. Any clarity that your inner spirit or monad is wanting to tell you, especially about just surrendering control, people, stubbornness, denial, comparison to others,
Douglas.
stress, and surrendering to create. Wow. Okay. So big karmic wounds, karmic traumas, burdens are what are coming up and potentially feeling like blockages, or the source or the beginning, I would say, at least in this incarnation, of this need to feel any sense of control in your life. It all stemmed in the way you were raised, in your childhood home, all of this. So let's get some guidance and advice as to, because we're really getting, okay, here's the root cause, which we absolutely can see.
There's 2 people watching.
This card deck wanted to get in the mix. So
the golden one? Oh,
no, we're gonna use the gold one too, but here
yay.
you can pull a card.
Wait,
here.
I remember this one.
This is advice and guidance from your inner spirit, your monad, as to how to allow this surrender. Okay, getting 3 cards. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hand them as you read them.
Emotions.
Ooh.
The past. The shaman.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Why do
honoring.
their eyes look like that?
I don't know.
Why are they so glittery?
Okay. So honoring the flow of all the emotions, and it's spelled like emotions. Alchemy, processing, and sensitivity is what it says at the bottom, which that's what's coming up. That's what you're purging. We have the past. So I listened as my soul told me to let go so that I may awaken to how much I have grown. Release the past, releasing, rebirth, and spring. He did good picking these cards. Yes, he did. And then we have the shaman. We have lunatic, insights, and cosmos. And when someone's called a lunatic, that means that they are very heavily controlled by the moon. As we all know how I feel about the moon, many of us. This is about, it says, am I crazy or is it the moon? Look at that. Am I crazy or is it the moon? So this might even be another ritual or contract you're ripping up with the moon, the matrix, the mind control. Because I do see this stemming from mind. Of course, your body remembers a lot of this trauma as well, but your body is like ready to let this go. It's the mind that is having trouble, forgiving and forgetting. And it's not to say you have to forgive and forget, but it's about allowing you not to identify with the things that have happened. And that's an easier said than done kind of process. This isn't something someone can most likely hold your hand with you and guide you through. This is something your own spirit will take you through as the time is now. It really does feel like the time is now. That a lot of this is coming up, and not just your stuff, but your mom's side of the family stuff, your dad's side of the family stuff that is back and back and back and back, that is culminated. Oh, there's that, you're the narrowing of all of these bloodlines that have come together to create grandparents, parents, your daughter, there's that narrowing of, however many thousands of sets of grandparents that had to exist before you existed. There's a narrowing of all of this trauma, all of this karma that has kind of been put upon your shoulders, through which you're now surrendering that heavy weight, that heavy burden back to source to be alchemized and transmuted, because I'm just hearing it's no longer yours to carry. That's a powerful, potent message in and of itself. So it's no longer yours to carry. And you have the choice to just let it rest, let it go, let it flow, without you having to force anything or feel like I got to do more peeling. You just literally opening yourself up and just letting it all flow out, emotionally and energetically speaking, maybe even with visualization, allowing it all to flow out. Because you allowing it to flow out, setting this intention that it's flowing out, creates this alchemy and allows this to process through you so that you can let go of this burden. And it will bring you a deep sense of peace. And not to say that you doing this once is the way things go here, usually there's always deeper layers of this crap. But I see that there's a significant chunk that I'm seeing, like a big glacier, and this big chunk is wanting to just kind of come off of this glacier and melt, or be alchemized back into ocean water or rainwater or something. It's ready to change form. It's ready to stop being so dense and become liquid again, is really what this feels like. And then we have all the liquid here with the emotions running out the eyes. So you've already done a significant amount of this work with the emotions you've been feeling and the processing you've been doing already. Oh, Kirsten's here. Yes, we'll do a card for you. Don't let me forget. Yes, I would love to pull a card for you, hun. Oh no, you're sick. Oh no. I did heal my inner child yesterday. Again, saw my newborn version, my toddler, my teenager. Aw. I bet they were lovely as well. I did that yesterday and today. That's why resting in the day. Interesting that I did a meditation room, Carrie, that was relaxing my mind, literally uncurling it, letting go of density, letting in light. I did that in the shower, letting my brain unravel and letting it all to flow out, setting intention to let it out. Also asked my ego, did it happen? Oh, to let everything go that I was clutching on. Then you've done something. I think you've already done this. Let's just tune in and just see that you've already done this. Let's just get that confirmation, because I haven't talked to you since really our last live stream. So this is basically spelling out everything you've just done or gone through. Confirmation that this is a done deal. Wow. Okay. I would say absolutely you've taken control and power here. There are plans. There may even be some intention you're setting to further offload, but yeah, because it's like, this is what I think I've done. There's maybe a bit more that's ready to come up, and I'm seeing between 5 to 7 days, which textbook wise, that's the length of a woman's menstrual cycle. Like just the period, the bleeding version or bleeding portion of a menstrual cycle is 5 to 7 days. Some people have it as low as 2, others have it as many as 8. It kind of varies. But I'm hearing for you 5 to 7 days, even if you're not at that part of your cycle. There are some intentions, some plans, maybe even some, again, intentional meditations or something you're doing that will allow, or you can even set that intention. Anything that is out of my vision, my periphery, my awareness, I demand it step forward and show itself so that I can alchemize, transmute, let go, and release this. Let's get one of these before we close out. Mine has become 2 to 3 days now. Let's see. Oh, I did see it open its knuckles and let go. Also, the ego melted into my own light. That's beautiful. Yeah, you being able to see this stuff, just know that is happening. It's happening. You've set intentions. Things are happening. Things are shifting. There's maybe something other big breakthrough-wise coming in. But this is I love this. Again, kind of going back to the surrender, but then specifically the creativity. Share your gifts. It's going to allow you to finally take some action. We have the 62 here, which adds up to an 8, about feeling the sense of purpose, feeling the sense of creativity rushing forth. It may not all happen at once. It may not even be this month. I mean, we're kind of rounding out this month as it is. We've got like a week-ish left. But then after a bit, I see by about mid-August, you're going to at least feel creative, especially around maybe some cooking or baking, something that you're infusing your love and kind of your intentions into. Kitchen magic is always very good. I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people have to do, is eat day to day. And usually there's some semblance of food preparation, unless you're, just going out to eat, which I know that's not your lifestyle. You do a lot of the cooking and stuff. Maybe you're even trying a meal that you had during childhood to kind of almost act as, I just heard a sacrament. And I don't know that I mean, I've heard that word a lot, and I know there's like religious connotations, but I'm hearing to look up the actual definition of the word sacrament, because you're going to be able to prepare a recipe or something specifically from your childhood to act as a sacrament. So let's see, sacrament. And I think that usually means like, it almost has like the word sacra, like sacrifice, sacrament. Let's see, sacrament. meaning. We'll just read the official definition so you know. So in the Christian church, so in a religious ceremony, a ritual regarding as imparting divine grace, such as a baptism. Okay, that's right. So it's like you're infusing it with your divine force, your divine source. So let's see. Simple meaning of sacrament. A visible sign instituted by Christ to give grace, or you giving grace or blessing your food or putting that intention that this food is going to heal my inner child. This food is going to nourish me. Basically creating a spell or a ritual or, again, a sacrament. Something you are offering as a sacrament, as a sacrifice. But again, sacrifice is different, but it's almost like you're sacrificing that old version to allow the new version to come forward, is really how I see this. So I have to go back over to my chat because I lost it up here. So, yes, I'm doing the Stability and Ease trilogy from Carrie Kay's website. Right now I'm sitting in blah and emotional overload. What Kay said to me about me wanting my bad childhood repeating to her hurt me. I have not cooked this week. Aw. Well, you know what? When you're ready, there's no rush. This isn't something you have to like get all the pots and pans out. This to me feels like you're inspired to purposely go get the pots and pans out, or, you know, however you're creating this dish or this dessert or whatever it is. It's not something you should have to feel like you have to do as homework. This is more when you're inspired, take that action. But I do see your creativity returning. Surrender. It feels like you've done a big portion of this already. There may be additional downloads or ideas you're getting as far as how you can further, which again, Carrie Kay's stuff, something that's already spoken or written out that you can follow, to allow that thing that's kind of hidden or in the periphery that's been still affecting you to come to the surface. Okay. And I just had an itchy nose, which is always good luck energy. All right. Yeah, I'm inspired after eating out today. It was bad. Oh my gosh, that's the thing is, even the places I really like, they just don't taste, like nothing tastes right anymore. I don't know if it's just me. Or I just get sick of going to the same old places, and the quality has just gone so downhill, especially since like 2020. I noticed the foods I used to really like that I cook, I still love them. Like I can still get behind them. I can still vibe with them. But the foods that I used to really love and then go out and get them at this restaurant, that restaurant, this fast food, you know, wherever, it just doesn't hit the same. It's just like, now I almost feel like trash for having done that because now I don't feel great because the food is just getting worse. How is it getting worse? Like, how is it getting worse? I just don't understand. All right. Well, let me double check our donation list, see if we are up to date. But I do want to get Kirsten a card before we go. Yes, we are all up to date on our donations today. So let's get Kirsten that card. Kirsten, let us know that you're still here so I'm not speaking into the ether. All right. So Kirsten's card, in alignment with her true spirit, what does Kirsten need to know right now? We have the horse spirit, freedom is yours, and we have the number 33, master number. Yeah, I'm getting horse, like freedom. Yeah, it's always freedom with horses because it's like wild horses can't be broken. Wild horses can't be broken. So this, it really, you know, when you break a horse, you break its spirit so much that you tame it or kind of shape it or morph it into the type of beast or animal that you are looking for it to be, rather than allowing it to have its free will and roam and be free. But this is, no one's breaking your spirit. Freedom is yours. So there's something that you want that is part of your free will that you're going to be able to get. No one can hold you back or break your spirit or make it so that you can't attain whatever this is. It will be yours, and freedom itself is yours. Maybe even looking up master number 33 to see what that represents for you, and also horse spirit if you want some homework. All right, I'm closing out. Oh, funny. Okay, if you would like a free one card pull, because we're kind of rounding out the live stream. If you want to donate, last call to donate tonight. Otherwise, for the free password for a free one card pull, the password is Gemini Jeff the Third. And Gemini 25 has joined us. I don't know where Wrigley put Gemini Jeff. He was somewhere in here. My son has this little action figure he named him Gemini Jeff the Third. So he chose that as tonight's password to get a free 1-card pull. So put the words Gemini Jeff the Third, however you want to spell it, with a 3RD or a THIRD, however you want to spell it. I will take that as password acquired, access permitted, access granted, however we want to say it. Life is currently breaking my spirit. Well, the thing is, truly it can't. That's what's really coming through, is truly it won't allow you for your spirit to be broken. Gemini Jeff, Jeff. There it is. There it is, Gemini. Thank you. Let's get you a card, Gemini 25. All right. And you have the spider spirit. Make your dreams. I'm looking over here. Oh my gosh. That's where the chat is, because Wrigley somehow hit a setting and my chat disappeared. I did that once before, or maybe twice before on live streams. It's not a big deal, but yeah. So we have here the spider spirit. So make your dreams real. So Gemini 25, you may have some ideas, some plans, some dreams that you've had, and may even have like dreams that you have at night that you're like, oh man, I wish that was real. Or something that you've dreamed about, you are actually going to manifest. Not anything negative though. I'm not seeing negativity here. This is very positive vibes. Something you dream about or wish would happen, also kind of like more in your waking life. This is about you taking the natural steps, is what I'm hearing. Natural steps. Nothing forced, nothing like completely out of nowhere. This is like the next natural step, and then the next natural step after that, and then the next natural step after that, until you acquire what it is you've set out to do. And I see you gaining momentum. I'm almost seeing like the snowball getting bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill, because it's picking up speed and momentum and substance, and it's becoming something very substantial. So very cool. Okay. All right. Because it's the password. If you don't want to play, that's okay. You don't have to. It's just fun. Yeah. It's just for fun. My son, he picked the password tonight, so that's just what we're doing. You're so welcome, Gemini 25. Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, I never force people to do anything, but, you know, if you don't want to put the full password, that's okay. All right, let's get into Kirsten's question. So what good news is coming her way? All right, 1-card pull. Here we go. All right. For Kirsten, tuning into Kirsten's lovely true spirit, we have the Page of Swords. So there is some news. Literal good news. And you're asking what good news is coming your way? Yes.
Yeah, what is the good news?
Hi, Wrigley's back. Well, my child has entered the chat. Page does represent child energy or childlike energy.
Okay, why do I always come in when you're talking about children?
I don't know. Where is Gemini Jeff?
I don't know. You had him.
You have to follow the rules. Well, that's kind of, I mean, if we didn't have a structure, it would be kind of off the wall. I mean, we don't have a big enough chat for it to probably get too out of hand, but you know.
It's been 1 hour.
Yeah, we've been here 1 hour almost. Kirsten's
do something real quick. Okay.
Wait, Kirsten's cards fell to the floor. I gotta pick them up. Okay, so these cards also fell. So we have the Devil in reverse. So something you thought, I heard something you thought actually is not. That's what I heard for this. Something you thought actually is not, but it's actually to your benefit. So something negative you thought was going to happen or transpire or did happen, you're going to learn that it actually didn't happen, or maybe it didn't have the impact that you thought it would moving forward. And then we have the V card, victory in some endeavor. So something you're working toward, maybe the news coming in is your hard work is paid off. Here's more money. Here's a raise. We're really appreciative to have you in our lives. You know, it's like,
Wait,
recognition, reward,
Are
happiness.
we almost done with the live stream?
Soon, yeah.
Can I do my story?
Yeah, when we're all done. Good news, specific. Okay, well, there's not just one form of good news, because this literally fell into my lap. We have 2 ships out in the harbor.
Bruh.
We've got the balance, or kind of imbalance, but trying to keep things balanced here. This is about being able to maintain 2 things you're very excited about or 2 things that you're wanting to shift or change that will bring excitement. So, personal example, changing these rooms from my office to Wrigley's room and the downstairs from Boston Wrigley's room to just Boston's room. And I worked most of the week so far since Sunday. What day was it we painted? It was Friday. It was Friday night. We actually painted Boston's room. Then we, I'm trying to think of the order of operations. And then Saturday morning, we finished it up as far as the painting goes. And then Monday, we had to wait a few days for why. I don't remember. Time has been weird. And maybe, Kirsten, you're realizing time has been weird as well. But anyhow, got that done. Had to kind of do it in chunks as we had time, allowing one.
There's an ad.
Yeah, we did not want ads, but there they are, as always. And apologies if you guys are getting ads on my live streams. I still set it to not have any ads, and it still just does whatever the heck it wants. So I do apologize for that. But it's like you may have these big plans, and you want to have things happen and manifest and have them move forward. But like you kind of like hit a red light. And then it's a green light, and then you go, and then it's a red light again, and then it's a green light, and then it's a red light. You know, start, stop, snip, snap. If you've watched The Office, if you know, you know.
Wait, The Office? You mean that's what she said?
Yeah. But something that you have been hoping for, wishing for, praying for is going to happen, and this is after introspection, after making a game plan, and starting to move forward on something. But in the meantime, Kirsten.
In the meantime,
good news is coming in. Let's just see if we can get some specifics on what this news is.
Yeah, what is the news? Can I pick it?
Yes. Wrigley's going to decide here what the news is. What's the news?
What's the news?
Okay, he's getting two newses. News plural. All right. What is it?
Ace of Cups.
Well, there's pregnancy coming in hot. And potentially a move or travel of some kind is the Chariot. He's, yeah.
Wait, there's green on it? Oh, wait, no.
It's just the live button reflecting on the cards. See, there it is. Wow. This is definitely in the cards, you know, depending on when the dust can settle with certain things you're looking to have manifest and transpire. It will pan out. It will happen. Again, divine timing. Can't ignore the elephant in the room. This is the pregnancy card.
Wait,
but
the elephant? There's no elephant in here.
There is an elephant in the room right there. But I got to sew his back.
Oh, yeah.
Go show her the elephant in the room. But also, this is a card of self-love or just love of life or just finding ways to romanticize life so that you do love life or love your life.
The elephant.
The elephant in the room. But the Chariot is about travel. It could potentially be about a new vehicle, cleaning out a vehicle. If you are looking to get pregnant, one weird little bit of practical advice I could give you is to declutter, like not just your physical space, but your emotional, mental, spiritual space if you can. But if you can declutter your physical space, you can declutter your car, your vehicle. These really are extensions of your physical body. But the first place to declutter or purge or, rid of excess that doesn't need to be there, which usually starts with trauma, because trauma is the gateway to all of this other just stuff that we hold on to, be it physical stuff, extra added weight, disease in our body, these kind of things. Trauma is the gateway drug. It really is. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect and completely self-actualized and the healthiest person on the planet. No, it does not. But there is at least this journey you've gone on with your health, with your sense of well-being, not just in your body, but in your home, in your vehicle, out in your community, that you are taking care of. That is going to lead to a lot of happiness and forward momentum. Potentially a move in your future as well.
Wait.
I've been waiting to see if I'm pregnant, so maybe. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, you do get ads all the time. Oh no. Oh, Wrigley, Kashvi has a question for you.
Huh?
Where is Gemini Jeff the second? He doesn't exist.
No, he does.
Where is he?
You know who he looks like? The Chuda version.
Was he the second? Well, what was the first? There was no first because we've only had two versions, 2 iterations. But anyhow, Kirsten, yeah, there's some good news coming in, potentially about pregnancy or a move forward. Could even be news of 2 different things coming in hot. So very cool. All right, so we have a donation just came in from Versha. And I apologize if you hear my dogs barking. There must be someone walking or someone out in the cul-de-sac.
Or
Usually
someone
what happens.
eating the grass. You know that one guy that comes around and starts eating everyone's grass?
The deer?
No, the guy.
There's no guy.
Yeah, there is. Like the mower lawn person.
Oh, he doesn't eat the grass, like literally eat the grass. Oh my
Yeah, he
gosh.
does.
All right, so a yes, no question.
Ow!
He's fun. He's a lot of fun. He's putting stickers on me. What does it say?
It says
Is this?
paddlehead book person.
Oh, that's the
Wait,
semi-pro baseball team here in town.
Wait.
The Paddleheads.
wait, I can
Mascot.
do that guy. Oh, wait, no, show him like his inner tube thing.
Oh, his inner tube. Here, I'll let you show him.
Look, wait, I need a book. Can I have one of your books?
Pretend this is a book. It opens like a book. There's even a book in there.
Oh, shoot.
All right, let's go.
Guys, look.
He is a Virgo, or sorry, a Leo ascendant.
Here, can you hold it up? Like to how you did earlier? Wait.
He is a Virgo moon, but he is a Leo ascendant and a Scorpio sun.
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
You're fire, earth, and water.
I'm milk.
Milk?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't argue with you.
Wait, how does this open like a... Oh.
Yeah. All right. Don't want people's dogs to start howling. Let's not get
Ow.
crazy. Okay.
Guys, if you ever spoke into someone's manager, then you're a Karen.
Well, his brother's also a Leo ascendant, but
Oh my god.
he's an Aquarius moon and sun. My other son. Aquarius sun and moon.
Sun and
He was born on a new moon.
And he was born on a Thursday?
But he also has Mars with all of that. And there's another planet. Oh gosh, he's got a lot. He's got like 5 planets in Aquarius, my
What about
oldest son.
me?
You don't have any planets in Aquarius. Neither do I. High five.
Wait, can I have your glasses for a second? I need to quick see something.
Okay. I need him to see something. Just pull him.
All
All right, we're gonna get into your question momentarily, Versha. Good luck seeing through those bad boys.
Well, I can see pretty good actually.
They're thicker than a Snicker.
Like I can read the comment.
I can't from here. Sure
Here,
can't.
Let me. Where it says Versha, he will do.
I used to wear Grandma Myrie's glasses, and because they were way too big for my face as a little kid, I would wear them because they made me dizzy, because they made the floor look like it was doing this, and I'd spin around in circles, like not holding them like fully on, but kind of like this, and I'd spin in circles, and it was the most fun. That was probably the most entertained I ever was as a child. Not that I didn't have other forms of entertainment, but that was like peak entertainment for me as a kid.
Guys, I wear glasses. Hey, don't touch my glasses. I can't
need
see
'em.
now.
All right, we're getting into Versha's question. All
I
right.
can't see now.
I can, which is
I
great.
can't.
Okay, quiet. All right, we're going over to email.
Bruh.
It did email me. Yes, good.
Did
Okay.
it email me? No,
So it just struck me on the weekend that I am getting major let go and light flooding in, upgrades, etc. as S is not here. The major aha moment was that trip he has gone on is the trip that was coming up again and again in my past reading. So is it true? Would love clarity around the trip that will push the swap in a more grounding into his body. Oh, wow. And interestingly enough, he's attending a funeral.
Hey,
So it's like-
no, wait, hold it like this, like that. Now keep holding it. There it is.
So interestingly enough, he is attending a funeral.
No, go like
Let the symbolism
That.
sink in.
hold it like that.
How about you do that? I'm
But
trying.
then
Okay.
we're gonna look like this girl
All right.
that I totally don't know.
Okay, but I'm gonna do a reading. Okay, you can mess around between readings, but not during.
Can I have?
You can pull cards. Yes.
Meow,
Woo!
meow, meow,
Woo!
meow.
Pick that one up that fell. So
Ooh.
slippery energy.
Page of Swords.
Ooh. So there's quiet. So there's definitely some news coming in. And this feels like from spirit, like you're going to get the memo. And it is regarding your healing and this love. Yeah. Your loved one, like the swap, the healing.
The swap of our bedroom.
There's this journey he's going on that is leading to this true spirit, this new true spirit. New spirit coming in. Holy cow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's just see anything else you need to know. We're going to go to these cards, these magical spirit oracles again. Clarity around the trip that will push the swap in more grounding into his body. Anything Versha needs to know about that. The lover. Okay. We have the lover. And it says, it is safe to surrender to the good feelings. And what was that message of surrender? Surrender this, all these things from your past reading we just did. It is safe to surrender to the good feelings. And then the lover says, Aphrodite, passion, and abundance. And I think Aphrodite is like the goddess of love or something like that. I could be wrong on that. I'm not like all up on my goddesses and whatnot. But yeah, just look into that if you feel so inclined. But I get this very healing, cleansing womb, but also like once bursts forth from the womb. Because the womb, like almost void space, can feel very dark and like almost numbing at times. But once you've burst forth or have this idea of boost, ooh, like a turbo boost, idea burst forth from the womb. It's like I'm seeing like all these fireworks going off in my mind's eye. And at the moment of conception, there is a spark of light that they've actually seen. I think it was on MRI or something. They've seen this, like when conception happens, this spark of light that ignites everything. And I just saw that in my mind's eye. Yeah, I have stopped following gods and goddesses as well. I use them more as like archetypes just to see what the symbolism for the message that, you know, needs to come through. There's that weird hair again. Hide it. Go back where you go. Yeah, it really is about just the archetype and like what is the message rather than, oh, let me bow down and worship you. Like, we're not here to do that. At least I'm not. I know you're not. So yeah, we're kind of in a new era beyond like this post new age, post religion, post, you know, we're looking, not that we don't believe in a god or a greater force, we absolutely do, but we're not putting our power outside of us to wait for some big savior to come and, you know, save us. It's we are each our own saviors in a lot of ways. The entertaining Wrigley, I love it. Cute. John's here. Hello. He will do wonders in showbiz and stand-up comedy. Oh my gosh, yes. You make me want a son. He is a barrel of fun. He really is. He is fun. I'm never bored when he's around. Maybe overwhelmed at times because it can be a little much because he doesn't ever stop talking, but it's fun. It's fun. We get along. We enjoy each other a lot. Holy ads. I'm seeing what this is doing, and I am not a fan. I apologize to every one of you that is having to watch ads on my live stream because I did not consent to that. I don't want anyone to have to watch any ads. This should be a free live stream if I had anything to say about it, but YouTube just does what it wants. So I apologize. So it did start on this trip. It feels, weirdly enough, Versha, it feels like it actually started on your trip to the coast, where you guys were down. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh gosh, was it Florida? Florida coast? It feels like something started happening then. But yes, this trip itself has really catalyzed something. Let's just see any other guidance or information Versha needs for clarity as to the swap orchestrating. Yeah, Hilton Head Island. Right. Okay, yes, it's a process. It's in progress, but it is a process. is what I'm hearing. So slow and steady, but it has happened. It has kicked off. I really need to go to the Shadow Work Oracle. For whatever reason, it's calling my name for this, wrapping up this question. Anything else? Okay, slippery energy, but we're going to pull one from the deck as well. Hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential, longing, passion fulfilled. Your deepest desire would be for you to be able to love and communicate and vibe with the person you're with. Like that probably is one, maybe not your deepest desire, but like a big desire in your life would be for him to be who he should have been, is what I'm hearing. Not to say that you married the wrong person. No, absolutely not. It's just you almost got tricked or duped on a spiritual level to sign these contracts or, consent to these contracts to marry that specific spirit when it should have all along been the spirit that's coming in. You got a bait and switch, even though, correct me if I'm wrong, Versha, if he is older than you, he incarnated before you, but you agreed to these. Again, time is weird before incarnation, but there was like a bait and switch pulled. It was the right body, the right bloodline, but the wrong spirit, not because it feels like the Matrix had this planned all along, but as far as you were concerned, the wrong spirit stepped in at the last minute to incarnate in this vessel. Again, even if he's a little older than you or what have you, that you did not consent to that spirit. Yeah. Wow. 9 months older. There you go. It's almost like a pregnancy. Chills. That's okay. I can wait because the last time we checked in May, it was delayed. Now at least it started. Right. And like I've been saying, time has been the weirdest thing really since even before 2020. I would say 2012, I started to notice time has been doing really weird things. Even when I was a kid, I was born in 82. So, for years and years before 2012, I would notice from time to time, no pun intended, that time would be really weird. Like it would slow way the heck down, or like days would go by and it felt like hours. Like I'm not kidding. But things have really topped off and popped off since 2012. And I would say even again since 2020 and even again since 2024. And time itself has just sped up so much that we are in July of 2025. Can you guys even wrap your head around that? I even thought that January 1st of 2024, we hit July of 2024. I'm like, where? How are we already here? Like, it just makes no sense. Time is going by so quickly. Yet, sometimes the days just trickle by and take so long to go by. But then by the end of the day, and then the end of the week, and then the end of the month, you're like, where'd the month go? Where'd the year go? It's really weird. It's like messing with us. All right, this one flips. So this is the last one. Shedding illusion. The first step is awareness. The second step is acceptance, reality, honesty, and self-love. So you're shedding these illusions, or like as I like to say, instead of healing, we're peeling away the illusion or peeling away the false self, peeling away the trauma that is not us. Maybe this version of us experienced said trauma, but it is not us. It does not define us. It does not dirty or the word harm came up. It does not harm us on a spirit level. On a soul level, absolutely it causes harm. And that's the point of having these soul contracts and, soul containers to keep the score from lifetime to lifetime, to really build up this crap. That's the point, is what I'm hearing. But the spirit, you can't touch the spirit. You can't jade the spirit. You can't fractalize the spirit. It, again, is like a house of mirrors or illusion. So it's like the soul can be fractured, absolutely. And then we think the soul is kind of like the end all be all. And then we go around chasing everything. But I'm seeing it like in a house of mirrors, like the image of what we see versus what's actually in front of us are two very different things. It's distorted like crazy. It's like you're looking into a funhouse mirror and you look like you're 600 pounds. And then you're like looking down at yourself. You're like, no, I'm, what I am. I'm not that. Like, whoa, why is this so distorted? Then you look in this other mirror and you're really tall and skinny like a toothpick. And you're like, no, that's not me either. Like, what? This is me. What's happening? Well, really, this body isn't us either. But, for the sake of riding in this vessel as we're here, that's what it feels like. Kay wants to know, how long will this take? She wants to have a loving and caring father, right? Again, I'm seeing it's not going to all happen overnight, but you will see significant enough changes that you will notice that things are shifting, things are happening, morphing, changing. And then there will be this like kind of almost clicking into place where that spirit has left and the new one is fully anchored in, to where, again, that spirit, the old spirit, can leave and go get the healing and cleansing that it needs, because it absolutely and obviously needs a lot of healing. Closing statement, anything else? Yeah, 5 to 6 months, that does feel pretty accurate. And then we have, just some past stuff coming up again. Let's see why this past keeps coming around the bend, coming around the bend, coming around the bend. Oh, that's why. Okay. I heard happy childhood. So Kashvi will have some semblance of a happy childhood, not just because her mother made sure, but her father will step up in ways that he hasn't before into the near future. So I'm going to go to this deck to close out. Anything else? Ooh, see the light. And it's very much like Wendy and John, and I forget the little guy's name, the youngest brother, in the Peter Pan. And that's the thing, is they never grow up. They never evolve. They always remain the same. But instead, it's like, no, we're seeing the light. We're seeing the truth. We're shedding the illusion and we're seeing the light. And this lets me know, Versha, you will see the light. Kashvi, you will see the light in his eyes that you've never seen before, or at least not to the depth and experience that you've seen it before, as you will see it into the future. And then we have the number 33. It feels like that's going to be like a calling card. That number 33 will pop up for you as, this shift is happening even more. Those numbers specifically. And it is 722, probably 922 where you're at. So 22s, 33s will be pretty big. All right. Well, she has chills. Wow, I don't even know how it will feel or be. That's the beauty of it, I guess. Because I do see like a version of you that exists 2 years from now that's going to feel in a much more stable, secure, happy, grounded place than you felt in a very, very long time, if ever, in this incarnation. It feels way different. Again, time will tell, as far as time being this weird thing that it is, but on the current trajectory we're on, it feels like about 2 years from now, you'll fully see the integration of this taking place. Unless something's delayed somehow, some way, which, can happen, but I would say just hold fast to faith that no matter what happens, this has to end. This spirit has to go and a new one needs to take place, because wrongs need righted, is what I'm hearing. Wrongs need to be righted. And bringing this new spirit in, the original spirit that was supposed to come into this body in the first place, is what I'm hearing. And that's news to me. That's not something we uncovered before tonight. Have we? Because it's coming up as pure fact that, that bait and switch at the last minute we kind of tuned into earlier, and then now. I don't think I knew that before tonight. I know we had touched that you have had past lives with this other spirit, and it was a more divine feminine, supportive spirit, but I don't know that we ever did uncover that was the original spirit you were supposed to marry with the body that you married, that's incarnated currently. Wow, yes, it never came up before. Okay. Yeah, it feels like I'm hearing straight facts, true facts. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that before. So we got some even bigger news. Oh, we started kind of part of this reading, or the last one, with that Page of Swords, which is like the news card. It's news. News to us that this was supposed to be the original spirit, and it's claiming its rightful place. It's interesting too, because as I said that, I am seeing a bit of relief and gratitude that this spirit has for the current one inhabiting S, because he went through all of that trauma and hard childhood so that this spirit didn't have to. So there is a bit of, I guess, what's the word? It's not payoff, but I guess like benefit, that he didn't have to incarnate this whole time. But he has missed a lot of good moments that he will have the memories of, because when he's in and anchored in, it will feel like that was my childhood, but or my life, or my milestone, or what have you. But it's very interesting, because he's been very close. I won't even say acting as any kind of guide, but definitely had a very vested interest in everything S has been doing since this incarnation. being very close at all of those moments. Another ad. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous with the ads here. I really do apologize, you guys. I hate the ads coming up on my live stream. Yeah, in May, maybe why I didn't want to incarnate and was backing out at the last time, but I was pushed into my body. Yeah. Looking over, I feel I have chills. Yeah, just watching over, keeping tabs, making sure. Not that if something went off the rails, which it does feel like it did, especially with some abuse in S's childhood toward him, not that he was doing, but toward him, that this spirit was like, no, but couldn't really step in or intervene in any way. But once incarnated, can step in and heal or peel away that trauma. Yeah. Wow. Another freaking ad. Let me close out. Don't give me any more ads, please. Oh my gosh. I hate this. I hate when it puts ads on here. I don't want them. I don't want them. Wow. All right, you guys. Well, I think that's it for us tonight. Let me just double check our donation list. All right. All right. We'll do last call for anyone that's joined us that wants to, that did not get a free 1-card pull at the beginning. Put the password Gemini Jeff the Third. The word Gemini, as in, zodiac sign. Jeff, as in Jeff. And then the word the third, or, 3 with RD behind it. However you want to spell it out, because that's Wrigley's password tonight. It's one of his little characters or whatever. Yeah. So he chose the password tonight. So put Gemini Jeff the Third. There's Jessica. Oh, welcome here. Welcome, hun. I meant to say here and hun at the same time, and I just said here. All right. So here we go for Jessica. Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. And we have the number 6, which is about nurturing. This is like a theme tonight, is like self-care, nurturing yourself, not pushing yourself too hard, but knowing that you're not going to rude. I heard bitch out when you should be putting, full effort towards something. But when you know, like, if you're cutting yourself too much slack, and when you're too hard on yourself. There is a happy medium here. And fun fact, Beaver, like the Beaver moon, as far as like Native American astrology, Beaver is my spirit animal as far as the medicine wheel. They're very it's funny because they're like a matriarchal system. So this really is about laying a solid foundation with that divine feminine. So the males get a little bit too aggressive. They will shun them from the community until they can get themselves right. Then they can come back. So this could even be your own masculine energy trying to push you when you're like, no, I need to rest. And again, it's about you using your intuition to find the line. Like, am I just trying to skirt by because I don't really feel like doing this thing right now? Or like, should I actually be resting because I shouldn't push myself too far? And that's where your divine feminine intervention, intuition is going to come in and let you know, okay, this is the line. Have we crossed it? Have we not? And this is going to help you lay a solid foundation for any business plans, any personal plans, any relationships that you have in your life. This is for everything in your life. And if certain things like systems in your home, as far as organization or clutter, or, oh, I need to get some more things for this area of the home or whatever, finding the happy medium to where you're not overwhelmed, but also to where you're not underwhelmed either. It's about consistency, but also feeling very tied and connected to a sense of purpose with the foundation or, the life you're building, All right, Jessica, I hope that resonated for you, my dear. Anyone else? Last call. I think we scared off the person who was here for the free 1-card pull earlier, but didn't want to put the password in. Cyan. Apologies, but yeah, I mean, you don't have to follow the rules, but if you want a free card, we have a password for a reason. So I know that you want a card, not just you saying, I'm here, give me a card. That's not how we roll. Yeah. Anywho, such a perfect card for me and my situation. I'm trying for consistency. That's lovely. And we can only do what we can do. That's we can push ourselves, yes, but at times we do need to rest and take stock and realize, actually, I have acquired a lot of things that I set out to do or become or create or try. I've done this, I've done that. Or I failed here, I failed there, I failed there. And guess what? I've learned so much from that. Or look at, I started here, now I'm here. Wow, look at the progress. And even if you can't, you're kind of scratching your head like, where's the progress? I don't see much. Right now can be a starting point for you to start making progress. You're never too late is what I'm hearing, until of course you're on your deathbed and you're not there. So you're good to go. That was very odd. I felt off energy and asked the frankincense resin to cleanse alive in chat then and there. Thank you, Versha. I appreciate your holding down the fort here. Yeah, and it's funny because I give a lot of free stuff here, and it's maybe 2 more words than we would normally have. Normally we do numbers just because they're easy. I usually go easy, but when Wrigley picks, things get a little complicated and convoluted. But hey, I don't think Gemini Jeff the Third is too big of an ask to type away. But if it's too much to do, it's too much to do, and that's okay. Yeah, it does keep the spam down for sure. Yeah, it helps. Yeah, person was trying to trigger us and getting into it. And the funny thing was, like, I could feel that, like, energy trying to penetrate me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm having fun. I don't have time for this right now. So if you don't want to put the password, I'm not going to force you to put a password. It's cool. You can not put a password and not get a card. Nothing's going to bother me. So, yeah. Oh, it happened with the Telegram group. Oh my gosh, yeah. And, trolls are sent. Not saying that person specifically was a troll or not. I don't know, but trolls can be sent, just to throw a wrench in some fun that we were having, but it's all right. It didn't get me down, that's for sure. Yeah, even in the way back past of my live streams, someone kind of basically feeling entitled to my services didn't really trigger me, because I'd just be like, oh, no thanks. Like, that's fine. But when people come in here and start using profane language, hassling the people in this chat, literally demanding things from me in a very overbearing kind of way, no, not today. Not happening. Yeah, if you have rules, they should respect them. And yeah, it wasn't a big ask. That's just what we do here. Here's the password. You put the password in, you get a card. I didn't think I was asking too much. Yeah. So someone called my friend from India something and useless, and she reported a spam account to our. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of just hazing and bullying and flaming online. There's a lot of garbage for sure, and it's only picking up. The weird thing, though, a lot of the bullying that I've seen in comment sections recently, you can tell it's a bot account. You can tell it's not even a real person writing that out. It's a bot account sent to trigger or troll or flame somebody. It's just crazy. Sorry, it looks like I'm scratching my head, but I'm actually like, my roots of my hair are finally, I'd say 90% dry at this point. I did wash my hair earlier today, so I gotta scrunch out the crunch. I'll probably leave it in. Oh my gosh, that hair again. That's part of I'll show you where this is coming from. But it does this like probably 2 out of every 3 times that I wash my hair. It goes right here. Like, it's literally right here, but it just wants to do this all the time, all day, every day. 2 out of 3 times I wash my hair. Sometimes I'll catch it early and I'll really wind it in there while my hair is drying, but other times I realize later, belatedly, that it's drying out like this and it just doesn't want to behave. It's Captain Hook. Funny. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go. My husband may or may not need a ride. He was just going to walk all the way from way downtown from here because he had to pick up the golf cart, which he let the Little League borrow for the weekend. There was a softball tournament and he let them borrow it. And then he has to go pick it up and walk home, walk it somewhere, or walk down to get it. And then, yeah, I don't know. So I might have to go. I might have to go get him. Even though he's like, no, I'll walk. You do your thing. I'll walk. I'm like, I'll come get you. If I'm done in time, I'll come get you. Been 4 years since I found Amanda, and she is a witness to my unraveling. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it is nice to find small groups of people. I can attest that most smaller like groups or communities tend to be closer knit, tend to be less drama, less trauma, deeper bonds, all these fun things, you know? So, I mean, not to say you can't form deep bonds in a big group, but usually you take those bonds to a smaller, more private group or forum or direct message or text message, or, you know, you kind of cherry pick from a big group who you really vibe with and then go somewhere else kind of, or have like a private chat. I don't know. That's just usually how a bigger group can become more of a, or you can use a bigger group to feel more intimate with certain people or have a more vibey type of space, you know? Yeah, I can't even believe it's been 4 years already, right? I know, time is flying. Yeah, I started my live streams like officially on, it was November 7th? No, 14th. November 14th of 2020. And I actually started them over on the Done Creative until February or March of 2021. I started them on this channel, but we were called The Done Creative Live here back then. And then when I started Harmony Portal Tarot, because The Done Creative was shadow banned, I renamed this one Harmony Portal Tarot Live. I probably could change it back to The Done Creative Live, but at this point, I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. Oh, or November. October 21 or November. Yeah. So not too long after I started doing this, really. Very cool. Yeah, it was really weird because if you would ask me even, I don't know, a month before I started live streaming, if I'd ever live streamed, like, you're crazy. There's no way. I'm too shy. I'm too scared. Not happening. Never, never. But yet here I am, almost 5 years later at this point. Well, it'll be 5 years in November. Oh my gosh. We should have a 5-year anniversary party. That'd be fun. Even though I started on the other channel, but you know, 5 years of live streaming nonetheless. Yeah, founder group. I love it. Yeah, and we've remained pretty small. I mean, there've been ebbs and flows in this, I guess, the size and, you know, some of the people that have hung out, and, you know, some people will come and then they'll go for a while and then they'll come back, and then others will come and then they'll never come back again. Like, you just never know. But it's always, you know, whether they're here for long term or just a season, like, I'm always glad that, you know, we got to hang out, even if it was just for a few weeks or one live stream that you found us and here you are. Cool. Sounds good. I love it. Thought you were doing from many years at that time. There were a few regulars, Pika Lee, Ethan, Susie Wilson. Yeah, if you remember. Yeah. Sadly, Susie passed away in like 2022. Yeah, May of 2022. Yeah, I've known her since I was really young. She was actually one of the gals that was a bridesmaid in my wedding. That's her mom. And then she actually was a waitress at this restaurant in town that my stepdad used to frequent when he was married to my mom, and they became friends. But then years and years, we're talking 30 years later, him and her got together, which is really cool because my mom and him divorced probably a year to two after he met Susie. And it's not because of Susie. It had nothing to do with it. They didn't even date after my mom and him broke up for like almost 30 more years, you know? So, like 25, 30, I don't know, somewhere in there. I think no, it wasn't quite 30. So it was like probably 25 years, and they dated maybe 3 years, and then he passed away. And then about a year and a half after he passed away, she passed away. But it broke her heart when he died. So it almost makes me wonder if his passing wasn't just kind of catalyst for her passing as well. I believe they were twin flames, actually. If you back in the day saw those two interact, they were very, very connected. Even just as friends, it was very, like, I couldn't take my eyes off of their interaction, even though it wasn't romantic or sexual in any way. I have chills right now. My stepdad's here. I miss Larry. He was such a cool guy. Such a fun cowboy. My dad was an ass to him, of course. But so you know how they have like the 10, I think they're called 10-gallon hats? He called Larry 9-gallon Larry. Not that Larry was short or anything, but just because he wasn't man enough or something. I never really got the full explanation, but my dad thought he was so hilarious calling him 9-gallon Larry. Never to his face, but just like joking around with his friends, like when we would be around, which is, how disrespectful is that to, in front of your kids, make fun of their stepdad who they admire and like, in front of them. See, like my dad's friends. It's just weird. Weird. I don't know. My dad was back then and still is a 14-year-old boy, I swear. Like, seriously. His level of humor is very young teenager, for sure. Yeah, absolutely it was jealousy, because he even told my mom, or was it my mom or my sister? I can't remember who. He told someone at my wedding that he still had feelings for my mom. And my mom and dad, I got married at age 27. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 2 years old. 2 years old. They did get together briefly again for my brother, who was about 3.5 years younger than me, for a stint, but like not again after that. But yeah, it is working. He did another factory reset. I'm still very low on space, but it's just giving me the whatever, something upload to the cloud, whatever. But I'm not getting like black screens with the spinning thing or the phone just shutting off randomly or any of that yet again. But once we get things situated and I get this landing set up, which we're nowhere near right now, we're probably at least 2 to 3 weeks away from that at this point, because even our living spaces, like we still have Boston's mattress out in the living room behind the couch, bins and totes of clothing that Boston has outgrown, that were in their closet, that Wrigley has yet to grow into, out in the living room for me to sort, to make sure, does Wrigley want it? Does he not? What else do we have? We have all the stuff from this office that is in my room and this landing, kind of, what are we going to do with it? We'll just stuff it all here for now and we'll kind of figure it out as we go. But I'm going to be doing, especially, we have about a month and a week left of summer is all. Holy cow, it's going by so fast. And yes, I did want to get things done this summer, but yet at the same time, I still want to enjoy hanging out with the kids and not just grind, nose to the grindstone, work, do all this and that, because I do want to enjoy my time with them. Because once summer is over, I will not have that day job that I took, because I quit that in June. Last month. I quit June 12th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. 10th. June 10th was my last day. So I won't have that day job taking up 4 to 6 hours a day of my time that I can devote to just decluttering, organizing, purging, all the things. Yeah. So I would like, because I do feel a lot of stress and overwhelm having my hallway look like this. Maybe I'll show you guys. Like, it's so stressful. Let's see. We'll probably pick up these dog hair thingies. I'll show you guys. Oh my gosh, there's still yarn in there. I'm going to show them the hallway.
Hey, Arthur, no! What are you doing, Peanut? You baby.
All right. Had to pick up the little balls of dog hair that came off my, what do you call it? Rug shampooer. I just throw them to the side. Oh, this is my biggest pet peeve in a house, in my kids' rooms. Something behind the door to where you can't open the freaking door, and then it keeps hitting you in the elbow.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Pick your pillow. I'm not yelling at you. Okay. So, yes. This, oh gosh, the lighting is atrocious, but, and then you can see beyond, that's my bedroom. All that stuff stacked. I live in a storage unit.
No, I want to show them something.
Oh, wait. And this little thing here. Oh gosh.
No, show them this.
Ruth?
Oh, hi, Gooder. Hi.
Yes. This used to sit behind me in the live streams. I think we're going to use it until I find something else. My dogs are playing. we're going to use that until we get something else for Wrigley's little like Playmobiles and like army guys and stuff of these, you know, little collections, just to keep it contained until I find something better. But it is purple, so it would fit great in here. But yeah, that's my hides head in shame. I live in a storage unit right now, but you know, I joke that I live in a tiny home. It's not literally a tiny home. It's like 1,400 square feet, but for a modern family with 2 dogs, 2 kids, it's a very small space. Because it's not, I won't say it's laid out in the best way, because a lot of the square footage is kind of like this. It's like this whole alcove of this door here is like, that's totally wasted space. It's like, oh, we still need to put that. It used to, back in the day, this house had heat registers before we moved in. But instead of removing all the apparati, what's the word? I don't know. They just put like a plate, you know, like those cable jack plates or whatever. There's just like a blank plate they put over this. And then, of course, we took it out so we could paint. And then Boston was like pushing on it and he put a hole. So Ryan, my husband, patched it. But we have a hat rack we're actually going to put over this kind of on this wall for Wrigley to kind of store his hats so we can see all his little hats. But yeah, I'm like going crazy having everything so disheveled and where is everything? So at least my kitchen is, I would say it's okay. I still want to like do a really deep clean of my fridge and pantry and washing all the cupboards and stuff out because I haven't done that since October. And that's something I like to do. I like to do it seasonally, but I don't always get to the deep clean kitchen stuff seasonally. But, you know, like all the countertops, all the cabinet faces and doors and drawers and all that. Like I like to keep those clean. The floor is a constant battle because the dogs will just, you know, dogs be dogs, bring in all sorts of mud and dirt. But I need one of those Roombas. I swear when we get rid of the carpet, I'm going to get one of those Roombas that can just sweep and do all the things. I don't mind mopping. I actually like mopping. It's all the sweeping and, you know, picking up the dog toys and getting the kids to pick their stuff off the floor. And, you know, what's this? Whose is that? It's like, oh, life is a constant battle. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to catch up on comments. I've just been ramble. Yay, you can text me. I was wondering if it's forced shutdown, getting rid of the old to increase sales. Oh my gosh. That's pretty much what the conclusion I've come to, because it says system data. It's like this big gray bar is taking up all the space. And then my husband will do a factory reset. It'll take up way less. Like that system data goes away, like not fully, but you know, you got to have some system data. It's actually taking up space, but it goes away a lot. But then I find day after day after day after the reset, it just encroaches in the line. The bar gets bigger and bigger and longer and longer. Yeah. Insert potty joke. Yeah. So I'm over it. The planned obsolescence of it all makes me angry because I'm not here for that. I didn't share the exciting Sunday downloads because I knew your phone was out of space. Yeah, he actually did that. Was it Monday night? Yeah, because this whole weekend we were like, paint, do this, do that. And then Monday I shampooed the carpet during the day, half of it. And then Tuesday, Ryan moved because we couldn't. Boston has so much like furniture type stuff in his room, like this big wooden. It used to be a headboard, but it was like a built-in bookcase headboard thing that Ryan made for like a twin-size bed when he was in wood shop in high school. That I used to have in my room way back in the day as like a bookcase, and that's what the kids have been using it for. And that's really heavy. It's like sturdy wood. So that's still in there. The big dresser's still in there. This big bean bag that's like the size of a love seat pretty much is in there. A big bin of Legos. We're talking huge bin, like big bin of Legos. Couple other like totes of things that are Boston's just like stuffed animals and toys and yearbooks and then a big bin of also books. So yeah, we've got stuff in there that just we couldn't put in any other nook and cranny in the house or I would totally lose my mind. So shampooed half the carpet one day, Ryan moved all that stuff over to the part I did the day before, shampooed the rest of the carpet the next day, and now we're at Wednesday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow, which is Thursday, well, we do have the golf class tomorrow night. So maybe it's going to be sometime between Thursday night and Friday night. Boston will get his bed built. Ryan's going to build that or have, Ryan will build it, and like he's made Wrigley assist. He'll probably make Boston assist with the building. And then we'll get, I still need to get Wrigley's, because this is all his personal effects just over there in bins in the corner. We need to, get our systems of organization. So everything feels, it has to get worse before it gets better kind of vibe. And it feels very much like if someone came over to my house right now, I would be absolutely mortified, because it looks like we're moving right now. There's just things in boxes and bins and stacks of stuff everywhere right now. I mean, we have walkways. So, we got the people on Hoarders beat. There's at least walkways and like semblance of organization for whose is what and what goes where. But I just want to get everything back in its final settled resting place so I can get my house back, At least that's how I feel right now. All right, I'm going to catch up on comments and then maybe check in with my husband and see what he has planned for me picking him up, or if he's walking, or what he wants to do. Okay, so we're going to catch up real quick. I somehow accidentally logged out of my live. And of course, it's giving me an ad. Go figure. That's so weird. Yeah, she says, hi, Ruth. Baby Ruth. All right. Yeah, always moving forward. Going crazy looking at the dogs, saying they are so cute. Aw, we had a patch too in our apartment in Milwaukee. Did a mini purge of the closet, and Kate is working on her toys and books to purge and let go. It just feels so good. I physically took the deepest sigh after we pulled away from the donation center today, because I was just like, I felt the load lighten ever so slightly. We loaded the whole back of that car down, and then the back seats down as well. Like the whole, I could have probably doubled up the bags on top of the bags already in the back seat, but that was the case in the back. And I already now have 2 full bags, because one of those totes of clothing I was talking about down I have 2 left. I went through one of 3 of Boston's old clothing, and he didn't want a whole bag of what was in that tote, and he kept maybe like 3 little things out of it. 2 t-shirts and a pair of like jogging pants. The rest just isn't his style, so he passed it on to be donated. And then some shoes, a bunch of Boston's old shoes, which weirdly enough, Wrigley is now wearing the shoes Boston wore earlier this year, like as in school year. So end of 2024. Wrigley can fit that size. But Boston went from like a 7.5 in men's to now he's in a 10 men's in the less than a school year. Wrigley is wearing solidly a 6.5 men's, but he did try on this pair of 7 men's of Boston's old shoes and was like, oh my God, they fit. And he actually went running in them last night. He's a runner now, Wrigley. He wants to get in shape for soccer, so he's out running 2 nights in a row. We're not doing it tonight unless we maybe do it later tonight. Who knows? Probably not. But we went to our fun place we like to go for walking and running, and he did that. He ran about 0.8 of a mile. The whole track is about 0.8 of a mile. And he did stop once to tie his shoe, but he kept running, and I was impressed because I didn't think he'd be able to run almost a whole mile, but he did it 2 days in a row. All right. So let me catch up on comments. So I'm looking down because Wrigley closed my comments out earlier if you missed that little bit of info. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I have to go call S as we missed his call an hour ago. Well, you have a good night, Versha. Thanks for hanging out. And Kashvi as well. Yep. Bye from Kay as well. Bye-bye. Aw, Kay's excited. You know her name. Yeah, so fun. Yeah, we should all meet sometime on Zoom or something. That would be fun. We used to do that on Patreon, and it was just so cool. Like, that was my favorite thing. I did let my Zoom Pro membership lapse because it was like, I think when I started, I think it was $83 a month. Or I got the Black Friday deal to get it to $83. And then they didn't have a Black Friday deal or it just wasn't great. But I saw recently the price was like $149 for a year's subscription. And I don't need it to just do personal readings for people one-on-one. I have a 40-minute limit, but if I had to make a longer live, we could just pop back in or whatever. So I don't know, but we could do like anything under 40 minutes. We just would have a 40-minute limit, and then we'd have to potentially just jump right back on. I don't know if that would work, but yeah, that would be cool to do that sometime. Yeah, we used to do it on Patreon all the time. At least once a month, we had something Zoom where people could come on, they could ask questions, we could talk, we could chat, we could vibe. So fun. Yes, that'll be cool. Yeah, been going through that too, but I'm trying to prep for moving. See, you actually have the excuse. You're moving. We're just moving rooms around. Final bye. Bye, Verisha. Have a good night. Oh, you're back. S has fallen asleep, so the call was very short. Well, nonetheless. Oh, you're back. Missed a lot tonight. I don't know that you missed. We were kind of all over the place here, especially when Wrigley was involved. But hey, we always make the best of it. We're just chit-chatting. Yeah. I'm in for it. Love it. Well, I better go call my husband and see where he's at somewhere in town, picking up his golf cart or walking or what he's doing exactly. I think his plan was to drive the golf cart from the baseball fields over to the one golf course that Boston's golfing at with a friend and let Boston use the golf cart. That's the word. And then he was going to walk back to the fields and get the car to go do some grocery shopping and then pick him up, take him home, and then have to walk from home down to pick up the golf cart. And I'm like, I'll probably be done with the live stream by then. So I'm going to check in with him. Chit chats are nice. Yes. That would be so fun. Yeah. I think we should do that sometime. Maybe when things slow down and kind of get back to some semblance of like peace around here, that would be awesome. We're just in a bit of upheaval as far as physical items around here. Emotionally and spiritually and mentally, well, maybe not mentally for me as far as the upheaval. Yes, I'm very much feeling anxious having all this stuff out, but like spiritually and emotionally, we're all good. We're all good around here. It's just the physical upheaval is kind of wearing on me for sure because I'm the one sitting at home in it. Wrigley is not affected by clutter, and in fact, he probably would love to live in a hoard or a garbage dump because that would be his favorite thing. I joke. No, we call him Pigpen, like from Peanuts, the Snoopy and the gang, because everywhere he goes, there's like a tornado of his stuff or his belongings. You could find a trail. If he ever goes missing or something, just follow the trail of his clothing items or his toys. You will find him instantly. I swear. Yes, maybe the school starts. Oh, maybe in September. Yeah, maybe when school starts. That would be fun. I think that would be fun. We might have to limit it to 40 minutes and then just have the option. I'll just maybe create like a recurring meeting that we could just hop back in if that meeting ended. That might be something we could do. Yeah, even if we just hang out for an hour or two just to get to know each other. And I mean, not just have to listen to me talk, but me get to listen to you guys talk. Like, I mean, obviously you guys are chatting and I read your chats out loud, but that would be fun. My whole house has bits of her stuff everywhere. That's my house with Wrigley. A declaration that Kay was here officially. Same with Wrigley. They would be probably best of friends. Very much so. All right, you guys, I'm going to go check in with my husband, see if he needs me to pick him up anywhere or what the plan is for getting everyone and everything back home tonight in a decent enough time that no one's, staying up till midnight. That would be great. All right, you guys. Well, thanks again so much for all those likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see each and every one of you right back here, Harmony Portal Tarot Live. It'll just be a few short days from now. It'll be Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Boston will be accounted for at his computer camp. He won't have all these other things going on. So I will be here at the proper time. Wrigley will also most likely be here at the proper time. So I will see you guys Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And until then, peace, and I will see you next time. Bye.